You call someone from a devil. Just a minute, Costa.
Minister, you live in a different Zambia.
No, it's the same Zambia.
According to you, you say people are getting how much power? How many hours?
At least not less than 10 hours.
In a day?
Yes.
Which Zambia is that, Minister?
This Zambia. You can call anybody from Kanyama. Who will tell you?
When last did you drive around to find out if that were the case? Maybe Zesco is lying to you.
No, it's not like, I get feedback. If you have got a friend in Kanyama, you ask them, how much power are you receiving?
Minister, I live in Woodlands and we receive 3 to 5 hours of power per day.
We have, Woodlands is not a compound.
I understand, Costa, Minister, that you promised load shedding to reduce, which it hasn't.
Look, before I come to that, what you should know that what I've told you, it is coming on board.
When?
This is a project which is likely to take 2 years. Okay. But Mamba phase 2 is coming on board next year. Mamba will come on board next year. Sinazeze and Livingstone one. Hopefully by 2027 we'll have this.
Minister, one of the things that this government has
then the issue of which you have said that we are still load shedding. We must understand, Costa. At least this minister and the administration, the New Dawn administration, have not slept. I'm having sleepless nights. But the president is having sleepless nights. Today, as we are talking, Costa, we are able to provide our compounds with 15 hours of power.
Which is not true, because even the current load shedding schedules that have been released show that the average power being received in many communities is between minimum 3 hours to maximum 5 hours.
No, that's not correct.
It's correct, Minister.
It's not correct.
It's correct.
Costa, it's me telling you, I'm the minister in charge. You people like...
Minister, I'm a journalist in the community.
Yes.
And the load shedding schedules are there. Are you refusing tonight that people are being load shedded to the excess of 18 hours in a day and are only receiving power for 5 hours?
That's what I'm saying.
You refuse that?
That's what I'm saying, that the people... Because what we have done is we have structured our methodical way of doing things so that we can recover, we can provide these services. Our compounds, if you call someone from Kanyama, you call someone from Matero, you call someone from Madevu, just a minute, Costa.
Minister, you live in a different Zambia.
No, it's the same Zambia.
According to you, you say people are getting how much power, how many hours?
At least not less than 10 hours.
In a day?
Yes.
Which Zambia is that, Minister?
This Zambia. You can call anybody from Kanyama. Who will tell you?
When last did you drive around to find out if that were the case? Maybe Zesco is lying to you.
No, it's not like, I get feedback. If you have got a friend in Kanyama, you ask them, how much power are you receiving?
Minister, I live in Woodlands and we receive 3 to 5 hours of power per day.
Woodlands is not a compound.
But I'm a citizen.
You are a citizen.
I'm here in Rhodes Park and we're running a business. We don't receive more than 5 hours of power in a day, Minister.
Let me tell you, Costa. We need to agree that we have structured the areas. The compound, the less privileged, where we are finding our people in Soweto, there and so forth. We are providing not less than 10 hours. You people who, at least, Costa, you can put a rooftop solar. No, Minister. You can.
Minister, even if...
So instead of 2 hours, instead of 2 hours and 1 hour you were receiving, we have pushed at least minimum of 6 hours.
No, but Minister, Minister, that's not fair. That's not fair for businesses. If you categorize us like that, it's very unfair for a government to weigh such policies against businesses.
It's the situation we are going through. That's why I'm saying that it's just a matter of time. That's why you have seen me moving from place to place to make sure that even... I'm not saying that is fair way of doing things, but we need to have a roadmap which is well structured, methodical on how to address.
So, Minister, when you say you're methodical and you're not sleeping, you're spending sleepless nights, you and the government, probably instead of sleeping, maybe you should go and rest and let others who are better to do the job.
But when I'm doing very well.
Well, by load shedding not coming to an end?
Look, the load shedding you were supposed to be having how many hours? The reason why you have seen these things, I'm able to provide 15 hours to the compounds. That's part of working.
And you're happy that you've done a good job?
No, I'm not saying I'm satisfied. I'm saying this is the roadmap of delivering services. I'm working towards achievement of making sure that Costa, your business are not affected. You were receiving 1 hour, but we have made sure with these immediate measures we have put in place, at least minimum of 6 hours. And I can assure you that we'll move. By October, we must be increasing these hours.
Minister, I want to move to the aspects of petroleum issues in the energy sector. My question around power, and we can go all day because it's a very critical issue.
Because I've really, you know, what I've done, Costa, is I've not been appearing. If you find out, I've not been appearing. I decided first to work and let people see actions. Hence, we never even officially announced. That's why people, you know, other people were calling me from Kanyama, from Matero. Is there anything wrong with ZESCO? Because we can't believe it, the power that we are receiving. But that does not mean that we are satisfied. I'm just explaining that these are the measures, commitment, not to what we are being called that we are heartless.
Minister, if you say a methodical government, I believe that now we're entering in the next few months into another season 4 rain.
Yes.
Experts in the weather department and in the planning department should be informing you accurately. You are applying your energy mix into solar. You're talking of wind and other things. What then can you promise the Zambian people? And I can assure you I'll hold you accountable.
Yes.
Come 2026.
I'm their servant. They can hold me accountable.
What then, so that we hold you on record, are you telling the Zambian people? When do we expect to see the situation improve, and to what extent, and give us a timeline?
With what I've just explained, and with what we have been told when it comes to hydropower, the projections that we have been given that we are likely to receive normal to above normal rainfall, that will be a plus to what we have put in place, our energy mix. And I can assure you that as soon as we complete these projects, the situation will stabilize. People will not, you know, talk the way they are talking today. And the assurance is that this government is committed. That's why you see a line of these projects are underway. A number of them.
Kariba Dam is a shared asset between Zambia and Zimbabwe. The Zambezi River Authority helps us manage that. There's also been this notion that, I mean, after the water usage allocation is done by the ZRA, why does our neighbor Zimbabwe seem to be doing a bit more fine in terms of the hours of load shedding than we are doing, when probably we even get more water allocation than they do? And like you've mentioned here, there's even about 40 or so, or 30 megawatts that we're exporting to them. Shared Kariba, same water. Why does Zimbabwe seem to be doing better?
Thank you very much, Costa. Costa, you know, these are some of the things. Probably, maybe, I would say, maybe we have not communicated enough. This shared resource, when we are allocated water, we are allocated equally. There's nothing like maybe Zambia gets more than Zimbabwe. No. Or Zimbabwe gets more than Zambia. No. We allocated 13.2 billion cubic meters of water. That's what we were allocated. And the reason why our colleagues are doing very fine is because of the coal-fired plants that they have. It is supplementing to what we have shared. That's the only simple reason. In Mwange there, that's where they are getting their power, from coal. Like we have Mamba. If also we had probably 4 or 5 of them, would supplement to whatever we are producing at Kariba Dam. So those notions which are going around telling people, no, Zimbabwe is doing better, Zambia, you know, those are just allegations, information which is not correct.
If